Hello, my name is Hayward Jackson, and today I want to share with you what's been in my heart to do for such a long time, and that is to help us, all people, but in particular people of color, to be their best self, not just to be the wanting to make ends meet, just getting by, but to be their best self, to enjoy life to its fullest, because God gave you life, not man, but God. And therefore, my objective is to ensure that I give my heart, my soul to you, and the knowledge that God have imparted to me, that I am able to give this knowledge to you, and it's up to you to accept it, reject it, but I'm giving it out. So with that said, I'd like to cover a few areas in which I will be focusing on. Now, I have to first give credit to God, but from there, I'll give credit to the men, the people, the women in my life that God have gave to me to give directions to help. Les Brown, Dennis Wakely, Earl Nightingale, on and on, Bob Proctor, my grandmother, Sally Jackson, my father, mother, Reverend Johnny D. Jackson, all of those people, brothers, sisters, and all the people that I've met through time. Now, here is where I stand, and here's where I start. I start with knowing that we all come here to make a difference. We all have, if you will, we all have a gift that we came here in this world to give. And it will be up to us to give it or to die with our gift still in us. It has been said that the graveyard is the most richest treasure there is. Why? Because in the graveyard there are so many people who had so many gifts that they never parted to others, and they died with their gift in them. Well, I like to think that when that day comes, that I'll be and gave that gift to everybody I could possibly give it to. So this is where I'm at. Just want to cover some areas, kind of tell you a little bit about myself. I come from humble beginnings. All creation does. I can say that in the years that I've spent trying to prepare for this moment, I can truly say that I've read well over 2,000 plus books. I've listened to tapes. I've watched videos. I've been preparing myself for this very second all of my life. And I think when you look at it, we as creations of God, as always preparing to be better, to be not just good, but to be our best for God, because we are little, if you will, creations of God that is tied to the most universal power of that source. That means we're always growing. The old saying, we're either green and growing or we're ripe and rotting, one or the other. Well, I like to think that I'm green and growing until it's time for it all to be over with. Now, in saying that, my approach to, if you will, helping people be their best self is one, by truthfully letting them know that don't settle for a little when God or when the Creator or whatever name you want to give it have gave you the ability to have all. There's a saying, we can have all there is in life. Each person. We look and say, well, this person have this and that person have that, and due to the color of this person's skin, they have more than I have. Well, I'm here to say all of that is a lie. What we have is basically what we have chose to have. And I do use the word very strong and also loosely, what we have chose is what we now have. So if we have a little, it's because we chose a little. If we have a lot, it's because we chose a lot. But let me get into this little and lot, because I think that's a confusion. People say a little is, okay, I got a little house, I got a little car, I got a little bank account or no bank account. And people say I got a lot, I got a big house, I got several cars, I got a big bank account. Well, I will say this, a little and a lot doesn't have anything to do with the material things that we have. A little or a lot have to do what we have inside. We have a lot of love or we have little love. We have hate or no hate. Hate, far as I'm concerned, is a man-made thing. It's not God's own. But anyway, God allows us to have free thought. He allows us to choose, so we can choose that. So I'm going to focus on love. I'm going to focus on what I know that God have gave us innately when we were before the womb, if you will. God gave us the ability to choose. And to choose means we can have life and we can have it in abundantly. So I choose today, I choose to give what I have to you, because to me, what I have, I choose to say it's a lot. And I'm giving you this lot that you can have all the lot in your life that you want. In saying that, back to the word or to the choice. You can choose to get up in the morning, put your shoes on, all these things, brush your teeth, the whole works. But when you walk outside the door, or when you walk outside of yourself, out the door, yourself, you can choose to smile. You can choose to say hello. You can choose to say this is a good day, not a bad day. You see people walking around, you see them at 8 o'clock in the morning, and you say hello, and they said, oh, why do you say hello? You said, it's a great day. They said, oh, it's such a bad day. Well, think about it. First part of the day and it's already bad. They have chose to have a bad day early in the morning. Again, that's a choice. Why not choose to say, hey, this is God's day. This is a great day. This is my day. This is the best day in my life, because truthfully, it's the only day in your life. And if you can live your only day in your life the best that you possibly can, every day, as the old saying, will be like a holiday. So I'm saying that you choose to be great. You choose to be little, if that's where your choice want to be. You can choose to have, you can choose to not have. There's always both sides of the coin. There's a right, there's a wrong, there's a up, there's a down, there's a good, there's a bad. So it's your choice to make a difference. It's my choice that I choose to give all of me to all of you. So back to what I was saying, that I've read over 2,000 plus books. I didn't read these books just for me. I kept listening to that voice inside of me that says there are more to me than what there is now. You know, now is now. But now is a combination of what was and what will be. So every second forward is the future, and every second behind us is the past. We're in the now, and therefore living in the now, we choose to make it great. We choose to make it perfect, and we choose to move forward. As I choose to move forward with you, I choose to give knowledge to you, the little knowledge I have, and I can say the knowledge I have is not of my making. It have been here forever. It was here before man was here. It have been here forever. But I choose to accept it, and I choose to part it to you. So in saying that, I want you to know that I will be giving you this little bits and pieces, and it's up to you. It's like the bird and the crumb. It's up to you to bite a little crumb, or you can grab it and choke yourself, or you can stay away from it and die of thirst. I don't have all the answers. For as I know, I may not have any of the answers, but I like to think that the power that have been given to me by a greater source or by a greater power is for me to give it away. Again, as I said earlier, I will not go to my grave with my gift in me. I'm going to be all used up, all worn out, and there's going to be skids everywhere, because my objective going to always be to make us, God's creation, a better creation. I love you. I love the person outside of me. I love the person in me. Not in a conceited way, but in a way that God say, love yourself and love your neighbor as thyself. Well, I love you. Somebody else may not have said that lately to you, but I choose to say that to you now. I love you, and I want you to be great. Your definition of great may not be my definition of great. My greatness may be far less than your greatness. I think it was a guy who said, I'd rather have 1% of 100 people's time than to have 100% of my own time. Well, your 1% could be greater than my 100%. So with that said, I hope you be the greatest that only you can be. Therefore, in you being the great, you make the world great. You being the best, you make the world best. You see life from a different perspective. You don't see life from looking down. You see life from looking up. An old saying, if you can look up, you can get up. If you keep looking down, you'll bump into a wall, bump into a tree, and eventually you'll bump into yourself. Because looking down is looking down. Looking up is all possibilities, all probabilities, and all choices. Again, life is a choice. Life is a choice. And I'm choosing to give myself to you. I'm choosing to make you great. I'm choosing to open the door. I'm going to knock on the door for you. And it's up to you to push it or pull it. But the door is wide open for me to you. So that's where I am. In saying that, the choice, I'll be using several different methods, if you will. I'll be using a lot of the books that I've read, a lot of the experience that I've had, a lot of the dreams, if you will, that I've dreamed, because God allows us to dream. I'll share this with you. Way back when, as a young boy, I chose to stop dreaming. The definition, or if you will, the justification behind it was, it won't come true. It won't happen. So why should I dream it? And I had to wrestle with that. I had to fight with that, because I kept telling myself, why dream? Because from my beginnings, I look around, other people didn't have what I thought that I should have, or I could see other people who had what I thought I should have, but the people that I grew up with, A lot of them didn't have it. They was just getting by. So I chose to not dream. And you know what? God shook me and told me that these dreams that you're having, that you're trying to fight and prevent, this is my way of telling you that whatever you dream, you can have. And whatever you dream that you can have, I will supply it. So I started dreaming, and life started changing, and I could see the difference. I could tell you of things and times and people that I experienced when I chose to start dreaming, that some people could say, wow, what a life. Well, I'm saying, what a life. Because God have been good to me, life have been good to me, and I chose to accept it. I chose to embrace it, and now I'm choosing to share it. I want you to know that there's nothing in your way but you. So let's get rid of the but. So there's nothing in your way you can't make happen. So I'm telling you now, I'm challenging you. Today is the beginning of a complete new life if you choose to make it happen. Because that's the only way. Stop blaming other people. Stop blaming your friends. If you got friends that try to keep you down, get new friends. They're not your friend. If you got folks that's telling you you can't make it, get new folks. Make changes, because a lot of people want to keep you where they are because they choose not to move forward, and therefore they want to have somebody around them that they can talk to. Life is like a big trash can, if you will. That's clean, it's new. A new trash can, you can put punch in it. You can drink out of it. God say, just take a jug, wash it out, and you can put new wine in it. So I'm saying that it is time for you to choose. It is time for you to make a difference. I'm going to help you with that. Because to help you is to help me. And I need your help. You need my help. We're all in this one big blue marble together. I can't be the best I can be unless I help you be the best you can be. So that's my choice. That's my choice. And this is my focus. This is my effort. And you might want to discard me sometime, but I tell you what, I'm going to be in your face. I'm going to be in your face so much till you're going to begin to like the person that is in your face, because this person wants you to be the best. This person wants you to be great, wants you to be the greatest. This person wants you to see the light, not keep looking down. This person wants you to see the light in the tunnel, not because it's a train, but because it's God's light shining through. So, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, cousins, friends, clansmen, I don't care. I choose to share this love from me to you. And that's my story. And I'm going to be in your face. So I'll tell you, if you don't like me, keep looking at me until you get over it. This is Havwood Jackson. And right now I'm signing out, but I'll be knocking on your door. Because I'll have the light on and the door open for you. Come on in. Thank you.